Hi guys, I'm going to be talking about German Shepherds. This is my dog, German Shepherd, and she tears up everything. So if you want to get a German Shepherd, here's what I recommend. Get a very strong cage, because when you first get them, they're a puppy, and you're going to have to get a very strong cage at night. It has to be a very big crate and a very strong cage, because German Shepherds are really strong. So if you're looking for a German Shepherd, make sure to get a very strong crate. Especially let them out a lot of times, like maybe every single day. Maybe get a babysitter, like a babysitter when you're going on vacation and you have a German Shepherd. That's what I recommend. And give them food a lot. Maybe give them snacks even if it's before dinner, because German Shepherds need to have a lot of water and a lot of food because they're very wild. And let them out a lot outside. And make sure when they put their tongue out, that means they're really thirsty. So that means you have to give them some water. So, and you might want to get a ball for them to chew up, because they have very sharp teeth, and maybe a chew toy, or if they don't like chew toys, maybe get something that you don't like anymore, that you don't use, and give it to them and let them tear it up. But if they swallow something, then do not do that. So German Shepherds are a lot to take care of, and they may knock you over. They might knock your little sister over. I have like 2 siblings, and if I count myself in it, that's 3. So it's a lot to take care of a German Shepherd. And I'll show you her right now. Her name is Yonkers. Hi, Yonkers. Hey, come here. Okay. Our backyard might be a little bit a mess, because taking care of a German Shepherd is a lot. So she messed up our backyard, but let's not talk about that anymore. German Shepherds are very wild, and if you ever take care of a German Shepherd, then make sure to get them good proof, and you have to get them outside a lot. Maybe like every single day, every single week. When you're on vacation, you're gonna have to get a babysitter that does all that stuff, letting them outside if you're going on vacation. And German Shepherds are a lot to take care of. And we thought it would be a good idea to get this little one. It is. But I still believe in her, even though she makes messes and stuff like that. I still believe that she could be a good dog, and she gets out fur a lot. And make sure to give them a lot of showers, because they can be really dirty sometimes. Not to be rude, but they are very wild when you get a puppy like her. She is 1 year old. Her name is Yonkers. She is very wild. So you're going to have to get a very strong crate to get it. So you're going to have to get a collar, maybe a harness, a very strong leash. And if the dog breaks the leash, then you're going to have to get a professional fixer, because dogs like this are wild. Like, trust me. I have her right now. Like, she's only 1 year old. Just a cute baby. But she's very wild. She must have our dogs, but I don't want to show you right now. You probably already saw. I don't know. But it's a lot to take care of a German Shepherd. So you're going to have to get a big backyard when you have a German Shepherd, because German Shepherds are really wild. And you might want to play with them with their ball and something like that a lot of times, like every single day, because German Shepherds need to be tired. Like, they are so wild. Like, they need to sleep a lot, because they're really wild. But not to be rude, but dogs this kind of breed is really big and protectable, but when they're first babies, then they get really wild. But when they're older, they'll get really focused, stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. So that's why German Shepherds should have a really strong cage because they're very wild, and you might want to play with them a lot. I know I said that once, but now twice, because they're really wild dogs. And we got her a long time ago. She's about 1, and she loves to be in our backyard. She always wants me to play ball with her, but I'm kind of busy sometimes. Maybe watching YouTube, doing stuff like that. Yeah, it's a lot having a German Shepherd. When they're older, they'll understand you don't want them to be wild. And then they'll understand that they can really, really get into protecting. But some of y'all have good trained puppies, and if you have good trained puppies and they're only a little bit trained, then this video is for you. So if you have good trained puppies, you're gonna have to get them. If you're trying to train your puppy good, you're gonna have to get them a really, really, really good professional trainer, because German Shepherds, like this breed, is really wild. So just advice. And you're gonna have to always get them something to chew on, stuff like that. Maybe another animal, but I will maybe another animal to play with, and I will try to read about how to introduce the dog and a cat, and a dog and a dog, and a cat and a cat. So I'll try to read about that. But it's going to take a long time. So maybe tomorrow, maybe in a few weeks, because it takes a lot to read. For me, it is. So, yeah. German Shepherds are very, very wild. So I recommend to get them a stick, play with them, maybe get some hacks, how to calm them down or something like that. Maybe when they're being too wild, maybe try to look up sleep German Shepherd pills. I don't know, something like that, because German Shepherds are really wild and very protective. They run a lot, but when they get tired is the time that you let them inside, but they might be a little wild. You let them inside because they're excited to finally lay down. Sometimes that happens by a German Shepherd. It's a lot to take care of a German Shepherd. They might back hurt your neighbors, so you need them fully trained a lot. Maybe if you have a house in front of you, they might bark at those dogs, if you have dogs. And if you have another dog, then German Shepherds are really big breeds. And if you have a good trained German Shepherd, like that is a really good trained puppy, then that is really trained, then this video is not for you. So if you're trying to get a puppy German Shepherd breed, then you're gonna have to prepare for it. So you're gonna have to make sure that your dog doesn't chew on your carpet if you have a carpet, and make sure they don't knock the baby over if you have a sister, or if you have a daughter, something like that, or cousin. It's hard to take care of a German Shepherd. So bye guys.